Maybe somebody walked in and was like, my fault. My fault, bro.
And you gonna take that pick too, bro? What are you doing right now?
This is Two Takes. Two Takes.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Well, another episode of Two Takes. Episode
What they do?
Two of these. And I'm not doing too good at all. Had a terrible night last night.
I'm doing great.
I bet you are.
Hope everybody watching is doing great.
Every OKC fan watching right now is in shambles. All two of us. I'm just playing.
I mean, looking at these stats,
It doesn't make sense looking at the stats.
why didn't y'all win, man? Oh,
I don't know what to say.
you know who didn't make any of his 3-point attempts?
Who didn't make any 3-point attempts, Joe?
You're big.
My big. Yep.
You're big.
No, he did not.
You're the guy that's supposed to space the floor for you guys.
Yeah, well, he was terrible. I mean,
Right.
he was
That's
great.
been my whole.
He was,
that's
look,
been my
I ain't
whole
gonna
thing.
say he was terrible because he was great defensively. But when
Yeah,
it came
y'all
to,
played great defense, but both teams played great defense last night.
I agree.
That says a lot about y'all, bro. No cap.
And we're
But
not
it
gonna
is only
get,
game one. It's only game one.
We're not gonna get a consistent game like that from Caruso though. 5 steals, 2 blocks. Like, but that veteran presence though, that's exactly why we got him. No doubt. That playoff, like, it don't matter what's happening right now. We're just playing basketball. Let's just stay in this. Like, that's exactly what we needed. But I don't know, man. Them boys, their heart wasn't in it towards the end.
Y'all got out rebounded too.
Yeah, I know.
So, what do you think y'all have to do to win the next game?
I think we got to stay in it. The second half has to be
Who
the same as the
specifically?
first half.
Who specifically are you
Chet.
talking about?
Chet definitely has to step it up. Like, we can't have that. Him missing those 2 free throws hurt my heart, bro.
I mean, he underperformed, yeah, but I think just in clutch time, bro, like, they just had it over y'all. And they kept up with the defense too.
Well, I mean, J-Dub shot 5 for 20. Like,
oh, that's awful.
J-Dub shot 5 for 20 at 16 points. Like, that is something that can't happen.
Awful.
Like, if J-Dub is not in the game, then that's it. That's
I
it.
ain't even gonna say they kept up with y'all defensively. Y'all had a great defensive game.
Can't even say that the Nuggets were on the same level defensively that night.
I get they were more clutch than y'all.
We had double the steals, double the blocks.
Y'all had half the turnovers, yeah. That they had. Nuggets had 21 turnovers. Or no, Nuggets had 18 turnovers, and y'all had 9. 18 turnovers is crazy as fuck, and to still win the game.
Aaron Gordon, 3-point, bang, from a pass from Russell Westbrook.
And Russ cooked y'all last night.
Cooked is kind of strong, but he was definitely getting it up on the inside.
He went 7-13, which is not. I mean, from what he was doing, he improved 60% from the free throw line. Not
Michael
terrible.
Porter Jr. had a terrible game, and it's not going to be like that every game. But J-Dub had a bad game, and it's not going to be like that every game. So I don't know.
And Russ gave y'all 18.
Nuggets got to win 3 more, so they ain't got to sweat about shit yet. To be honest.
And Jokic is coming every game. Pause. Jokic is coming every game.
He is.
And so is Aaron Gordon, to be honest. If he doesn't get hurt, hopefully he stays healthy.
Come every game too, though. Like, that's the
Yeah,
thing. Like,
he is.
Shea
And
is
so
gonna
is the
be.
bench. So is y'all's bench. Y'all's bench is gonna do their thing. I don't know, man. Y'all just don't have good luck in the playoffs, but we'll see. On to the
Hopefully that could
next.
change, man. Because this is
On
a
to the
brand new
next.
team. I
Boo
don't.
hoo. OKC lost. Game 2 tomorrow.
Game 2 is tomorrow.
Knicks Celtics.
Knicks Celtics. That game was crazy. Went to OT,
OT.
and nobody expected it. I mean, I didn't expect the Knicks to come into Boston and take game 1. Didn't expect that.
Nah, me either.
Especially,
Me either.
especially,
Nobody did.
This is their first dub over a top 5 team in the league. This is the first dub. Like, this is. Hey, you remember? You talking about Cat? How Cat don't get rebounds like that? Man had 13 boards. He had 13 boards. I mean,
Okay.
13 boards when they needed
How
it.
tall is he? How tall? Isn't he 7 foot? All right.
7 foot.
He should have 13 rebounds.
Jason Tatum
He should
has
have 13
16
rebounds. He should have like 20 rebounds. But
Yeah. Hey, OG on
because
the
I don't even think the Celtics got a 7-footer. I mean, they got Porzingis. He's 7 foot, but
Yeah,
other
but
than
he
that,
ain't known as like a rebounding big though.
nah, he's not. He's a unicorn.
Cause I mean,
Shooter.
you could be 7 foot, but you still gotta have technique. Like,
You got footwork, muscle.
Still gotta have that.
Jalen Brunson, clutch as always.
You gotta be able to be a
Clutch
body
as
on the
always.
inside though. And Kristaps ain't never really been a body like that. Like,
Nah. That's
Cat
why
really,
I mean.
I ain't even gonna say Cat been a body like that neither, because everybody know about DeMarcus Cousins.
No, he just shoots, man. He shoots and he can block shots. And
Well,
he
ain't shooting nothing.
rebound.
Well, I mean, he ain't shooting.
He's
no
not
threes
he's not a rebound chaser for real, but he can get rebounds.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Dang, man.
But Jalen Brunson, I mean, Jalen Brunson is a clutch player,
29
bro.
points from Brunson and
And OG.
Anunoby.
Yep. Anunoby can give you that defense too, though. Which, I mean, you know, you can't really see it on a stat sheet, but he is a wing defender.
He got a steal. The Knicks played good defense. They had 10 steals.
Yeah.
Both
teams played good.
Yeah.
Both teams.
I mean, it
played
went
good.
into OT. It went into OT.
It went into OT. I mean, Jason Tatum had
23.
16 rebounds. Like, that's.
Tatum went 4 for, bruh. Nah, they missed so many 3-pointers.
Well, they shoot hella
that's
threes.
Yeah, they missed so many
Hella
3-pointers.
threes.
So many 3-pointers. They shot 15 for 60 as a team from the 3-point line.
Well, I mean, yeah. So, like, if you shoot 63s, you can't go 25% from the damn 3-point.
No, not at all.
Nah.
But they went 84% from the free throw line, but they only had 26 free throw shots.
Yeah.
I think they need to change that. Either that or they need to just hit their threes.
I mean, they got to. Like, if you don't convert threes, you're not going to be able to win in this series. Like, this is what y'all do. So if you're not going to be able to do it whenever it matters in a game against, because I mean, the Magic won one, you know, and the Magic were giving the Celtics trouble. Like, even in game 2 and 3.
But I think the Magic they had a decent team though.
Magic do have a decent team. They will be good eventually.
Yeah.
They're brewing something up.
Halo
Got a lot of young
is
guys.
Great.
Yeah.
When he's on.
But Jalen Brunson, man. That man was doing it. But I mean,
yeah, I mean, Cat shot 0 for 1 from the 3-point line.
yeah.
Certified shooter, man.
Mikael Bridges ended the game, bro. He ended the game. Had a steal right there at the end.
He had 3 steals, man.
And
I
that
like
man,
Mikael Bridges though.
Huh?
I said I like Michael Bridges.
Dude, I do too. That man's got crazy work ethic. That man, I heard a stat from Ernie that he has not missed a game since he was a junior in high school.
Crazy.
That's insane. That's insane. But Michael Bridges didn't even have a crazy game, to be honest. Like, well, scoring.
No, he didn't, but he did what he needed to do.
He did what he needed to do.
He had 6 boards.
7 assists, 3
7
steals, 2
assists.
blocks.
7 assists.
Doing everything outside of scoring.
And led the team in steals.
Yeah. Which is
And
fine
2 blocks.
Led
the team in blocks, man.
But it's not
doing
fine.
what he needs to do. He had 8 points, but he did exactly what he needed to do, man. He did miss 10 shots though.
Well, we can move on.
But so did a lot of other people. Brunson missed a lot of shots too.
Brunson missed a lot of shots too. But that game was tough defensively. Like, both teams have good wing defenders. Like, it's gonna be hard to get out there and score the way you need to score. But to me, I still have the Celtics winning this one, unless the Celtics just happen to, I don't know, have their fall from grace right here. But I don't see any reason why the Celtics can't do what they need to do and convert their 3-pointers to give themselves an edge over.
Nah, they just gotta do it.
They got to do it. That's it.
Either that, or if they're not hitting, they need to change up their game plan to what is working.
It's hard to change the game plan when they built their entire season off of hitting threes. They shoot the most.
Not when you have Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and Kristaps Porzingis. You can definitely change up the focus. Like,
yeah,
trying to get more mid ranges and inside shots rather than trying to set up the 3, or like mix and match and just giving what the defense or taking what the defense gives you. Like, if they're in a zone and they're coming up and they're playing on the 3 like that, throw something down low and get inside.
Yeah.
Like, make them play both. And I mean, we'll see what happens, but that's what I would be looking at, because both teams are playing good defense. So you really just gonna have to take what the defense gives you if they're on like that.
For sure. But yeah. Well, Pacers Cavs. This game, I didn't expect the Pacers to take game 1 neither. A lot of game 1s where the away team is coming in and just taking advantage of the home team, man. Like, sneaking one in first game and setting the tone for the series. The Pacers came in and, man, they were sharing the love. Everybody in the starting 5 over 15, well, except Miles Turner. But, that's Miles Turner. He provides in other ways. Halliburton with a 13-assist game, 3 blocks. I mean, this is kind of your typical Pacers game. 20 points plus 10 assists from Holly. Sharing the love, real system.
13 assists, bro.
13 assists.
The man really is a team player.
He is a team player for sure.
Team player, bro.
Pure point guard.
Yeah.
Pure point
3
guard.
blocks.
If we look on the other end, Donovan Mitchell, 33 points, but 13 for 30.
30.
Jesus. 1 for 11 from 3. Ty Jerome, 8 for 20. I mean, come on, bro.
He had 21 points, but he had 21 points, 8 assists. But, like, man, bro. And that's coming off the bench.
That's coming off the bench.
20 shots off the bench. 20 shots off the bench. You don't have enough faith in your starters to give. I mean, like, Mitchell had 30 shots, true, but Mobley had 13, Allen had 7, and Strus and whatever his name, Muriel, has had 9 and 5. And then you got Jerome coming off the bench with 20 shots and only making 8.
you know, the whole team shoots 98 shots and you got 2 players taking 50 shots. That's kind of ridiculous. Like Kenny Atkinson, that man's got to figure. I mean, he just won Coach of the Year. That was announced yesterday.
I think though.
If you're gonna be Coach of the Year, you better figure some other shit out.
Yeah, facts.
This ain't,
Yeah, I think
this
they're
ain't finna work.
gonna do it. Halliburton. If Halliburton's locked in next game, I don't know. I don't know how they're really gonna stop the Pacers team from moving the ball like that. But we'll see. They gotta play better defense. They can't be like they can't have the game that they had, or the Cavs can't have the game that they had against the Pacers.
I know Donovan Mitchell's great for his
take,
squad, but he can't have that high of a usage rate with only 4 assists.
Nah, they got to take high percentage shots, bro.
Yes, and absolutely.
It's not.
I mean, it's got to fall.
When you got 2 players shooting 50 shots, it's
insane.
I've never seen it.
I haven't either.
Like LeBron and
Kyrie
maybe. Or nah.
But even if you do see that, it's like 2 all-time talent. Like, it's not Ty Jerome
like
and Donovan Mitchell.
KD.
Yeah, like, and even then, like, even if you were to talk about those guys, they were taking high efficient shots, unless it's because any shot with KD's about
2 of the greatest scorers of all time.
Yeah, any shot with KD's damn near high efficient. So I mean, with Steph too. You don't even argue with Steph.
You don't know if Steph's gonna make it or not. Like it could he's most likely gonna make it.
Yeah.
But you're just hoping he doesn't.
Yeah. That's all you can do is hope.
All right.
We're gonna give a little recap on the end of the first round for some of these teams. Specifically Warriors, Rockets, Nuggets, Clippers. But we're going to start with Warriors, Rockets. Before I bash the shit out of James Harden and fucking Nuggets, Clippers. I mean, this Rockets team, man. You know what? You go ahead. Start us off. Go ahead.
All righty. Well, I'll start this off by saying the Rockets underperformed. The Warriors did not overperform.
They didn't, for sure.
They did not overperform. The Rockets underperformed. Amen Thompson led the team with 24 points.
Which is...
Sengun went 9 for 23.
Mm-hmm.
Fred VanVleet, 17 points, 6 for 13. Which is okay if it's not a game 7.
Mm-hmm.
Which 17 points is okay for me if it's not a game 7. But he's supposed to be one of their main scorers. Fred VanVleet is, and then Jalen Green 8 points, not good enough.
Definitely not good enough.
8 points for Dylan Brooks is not good enough either, but I'm not expecting much offensively from him anyways.
I mean, defensively, though, he was out there, he's one of those guys that'll take the challenge.
Yeah.
Like, he's not scared to do it. But whenever it comes to Jalen Green, you're the young franchise player, and you drop 8 points in an elimination game. Come on, bro.
And they only had 3 guys coming off the bench. That's crazy. The Rockets did.
Game 7, man. Game 7.
When you got the Warriors with a whole nother 5 on the bench.
And I ain't gonna lie. If I was the Rockets, after I seen how beneficial and efficient it's been for Sengun to play the power forward and Steven Adams to come in at center, I would run that. I would run Fred, Jalen, Amen, Sengun, Steven Adams. That'd be my 5.
Yep. That would be my 5 too. I don't know why they didn't run that, because they ran that like a lot. They ran that before.
You go in there, you do that, you play offensively. If it hits the fan, you bring in your wing defender and Dylan Brooks. I mean, that just, to me, that makes sense.
Steven Adams Steven Adams only went. He had 3 points. 1 for 4 and a free throw.
He has 7 boards in 26 minutes though.
Yeah.
And whenever you're playing the Warriors, a small ball lineup, after you've seen what happened with Rudy Gobert and the Lakers, why not have a big go in and try and do that? Because Draymond's only going to be able to guard one of them up. Like, it's either going to be Sengun or it's going to be Adams, and you got to pick your poison on the inside. So, and I'm not even trying to say this like Steven Adams is a crazy scorer, because he's not. But a big man whenever it comes to playing against a small ball lineup. Like,
Right. And then to lose by, 14 points?
yeah, 14.
L Rockets, W Warriors. I don't think the Warriors gonna make it past the
I don't think
Wolves,
they're making it past Timberwolves.
we'll see.
I don't think it's happening.
Do we really want to touch on LA, man? I don't even think this is worth our time.
What, the Lakers?
Nah. Oh, the LA.
I'm going to touch on it. James Harden. It's every Game 7 you've ever dealt with, you go ghost. Every Game 7. I said it in the last episode. This is what we talk about whenever the media talks about James Harden going ghost and taking a step back. 2 for 8, 1 for 4 from 3, your 13 assists, you have 7 points. You're a primary scorer.
Get 13 assists.
Your 13 assists. Who cares? I'm sorry. But you can't just go out there and turn into a pass first point guard in a Game 7.
That man said, "Oh, I'm getting locked up tonight. Let me start passing the ball."
Like, what? What? I mean, I'm more impressed with Halliburton having 22 and 13 assists than I am with James Harden shooting 2 for 8 with 13 assists. I'm not trying to justify
7
anything.
points.
7
points. He had the least amount of points in the starting 5, and he want to say, "I had 13 assists." So?
Nobody cares. Sorry. Nobody cares.
No defense, man. I mean, they play a little bit of defense, but when it comes to stopping the Nuggets starting 5, bro, they just got fried. And then Russell gave them 16.
And back up real quick. Buddy Hield. It's not happening again. Warriors fans, it's not happening again.
Nah, I don't think that's going to happen again either. He's
It's
not
not
one of y'all
happening again.
guys. It's not Andrew Wiggins.
12 for 15, 33 points. It's not happening again.
He's not Andrew Wiggins.
9 for 11 from
leave
3.
that at home.
It's not happening again.
Leave that in the past, because he's not winning y'all a championship like Andrew did. He's not doing that.
No. He's not. The Buddy Hield from
I said that.
The Buddy Hield from 3 games ago, it'll happen again. The Buddy Hield from 4 games ago, it'll happen again. 5 games ago, it'll happen again. This one Game 7, no.
How you know he didn't turn a new leaf, man?
No.
I think you're just hating.
No.
Maybe a little bit.
No. I don't like the Warriors. So I don't like the Warriors. If the Warriors are finna get bailed out by Buddy Hield, y'all aren't getting out the second round.
I can agree with that. Which they did get bailed out by Buddy Hield, so
I'm not gonna say okay. Let me back up.
Fried.
This 30-point game, 30 points is crazy. I don't think that's happening again. 20 plus, like 20 to 25. Yeah, sure.
I mean, his confidence might have been boosted, man. He might start playing different.
Yeah, everybody started talking
Be
shit
more
about
confident
him.
and
Maybe he
stuff.
had to turn it up, me included. But I don't care. I still remember. They wouldn't be in a game 7 if Buddy would stay with it. It took 7 games for Buddy to be like, all right, let me chill out. Let me do what I got to do. Let me do what I'm supposed to do. Like, now I don't know about that. But yeah, James Harden, Clippers, you guys are cursed. I'm sorry. Y'all been cursed for forever, since Chris Paul, since
So is OKC.
okay, but OKC has been around since 2008, so we're a young team.
I mean, there was Sonics before that, but okay.
And we won a chip. But I don't count that.
I mean, you can count that.
No, I don't count that.
Because, I mean, KD did play for the Sonics and the Thunder.
He played for the Sonics for 1 year.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
2007.
But he didn't change organizations.
But the organization got rebranded and moved. Like, it's different than other teams moving locations because they'll stay the same. Like the Minneapolis Lakers turned into the Los Angeles Lakers. Or the Buffalo... Well, I guess the Buffalo Bullets turned into the Los Angeles Clippers, but whatever. No.
I thought they turned into the Wizards.
Yeah. No. Buffalo. Damn. You know what? I'll leave that there. Maybe you are right. Maybe I'm right. I can't remember. Somebody shared names. Because then the Washington Bullets became a thing. But the owner of the Buffalo whatever.
Yeah,
it
was
was
the
Bullets.
Wizards. It's the Wizards.
I can't remember what they were called. Yeah. I can't remember what the name of the Buffalo team was. Oh, wow. It was the Buffalo Braves. And then they became the San Diego Clippers. And then they became the Los Angeles Clippers. But I knew they were in Buffalo. Whatever. But, yeah, whatever. I guess we can count the Seattle Supersonics chip. But, I don't count it in my heart.
All right.
We're still ringless.
So with Denver taking game 1 and the Knicks taking game 1 and the Pacers taking game 1, who do you think is going to take game 2?
I think OKC was, for one, they rested a while. Momentum probably swing, especially because Denver just came out of a game 7 where they smacked the Clippers. So I feel like momentum probably swung, and OKC just got to get back into it. So I think the next game will be just as competitive as this one. But I would have OKC.
I had y'all winning game 1.
I would see, but here's the thing about game 1. I knew that we had been resting. Like,
yeah, but I mean,
you can play.
They were talking
practice,
about it. They were like,
that doesn't change.
They did the practice, yeah.
That's not playoff. I mean, that's a whole different thing. Nothing's like being there in the moment. So, to me, especially for a young buck like Chet, it was too. I think the lights were just like I was saying last episode. The lights got a little too bright. Chet missed 2 free throws, which even if he made 1, it wouldn't have mattered. With the way Aaron Gordon just smacked that 3. But and I've been
telling you, man, Chet, if he was really like that, bro, y'all would have at least made the finals last year.
We didn't have the veteran.
Wait, no,
pieces.
did y'all lose in the play-in? Y'all lost in the play-in last year.
We didn't have the veteran pieces to finish in the.
But I'm saying, did y'all make the play-in
Did we make the play-in
last year? Or were y'all already in there?
No, we were the number 1 seed last year. We lost to the Mavericks.
Right. Okay. So y'all lost to the Mavericks.
Mm-hmm.
But if Chet was like that, because, bruh, I'm not going to lie. Y'all can compete with any team yeah, y'all are like the standard for like all around play. But
For sure.
man, if y'all don't have that, y'all haven't had that extra push just to get y'all foot in the door. And I think if Chet was really like that, at least when it mattered most.
What if we trade Chet for Giannis?
I don't know if that's. I don't
What
know
if
they
Chet
would
doesn't
want that.
perform and we package a deal with Chet, one of our young bench role players that have been developing, one of our guards, a couple first-round picks for Giannis, or maybe 3 first-round picks?
Maybe. I wouldn't want Chet. I think he's great defensively, but offensively, he's either gonna give it to you or he's not. He's either gonna give you 6 threes or he's not.
I mean, yeah, but like, I just don't really see like my problem with Chet is I don't even have a problem with Chet. For one, he's young, so
He is.
I'm not like stressing about this. This is his 3rd year in the league.
Wemby's making those shots though.
I don't care. We haven't even seen Wemby in the playoffs for you to say that.
Exactly.
He's just been playing in the regular season. Wemby can go into the playoffs and choke. We do not know.
Okay.
We don't know that.
See. We will see. Eventually we'll see. We'll
Like,
see
we
next
do
year.
not know that at all.
We're gonna make the playoffs next year.
Y'all ain't gonna have no damn shooters.
We ain't gonna have what?
Y'all ain't gonna have no damn shooters outside of Wemby.
We don't have no shooters. We got shooters right now.
Not the way we do. Not the way we
y'all
do.
Yeah, but y'all don't block shots like we do.
That's cap.
What?
Get the fuck out of here.
What did you say?
I said that's
What
cap.
did you say?
I said that's cap.
Wemby led the league in blocks.
I don't care, and the rest of our team blocks. You guys got 2
The
guys
rest of
who are
our team
efficient shot
blocks.
blockers.
We do too.
I said y'all do.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
And we have multiple. We have the most wing defenders in the league.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying, bruh.
Trying to compare OKC to the Spurs.
I'm
out of here.
Bruh, you know what? I think we would get Giannis before y'all get Giannis.
Okay, and he can go over there and, not be efficient with 3
We would
points.
start clapping. We would start like
You guys would literally have to trade your young guard who just won Rookie of the Year to get Giannis.
We don't have to do that.
We have more capital than y'all.
Yeah, but see, y'all are in a different situation, and they're not going to send them to y'all.
Why?
Actually, they could. They're in the East.
What's
If
wrong
Giannis
with,
goes
what's
west,
wrong
bro,
with
there
them
will be
sending Giannis
nobody
to
in
us?
the East.
No, there wouldn't be. The East would be easy as hell.
And I don't even consider
But people
Jason
got him
Tatum
going
as
to the
like,
Rockets regardless. So,
yeah.
all right. But anyway, so let's see. Celtics, no. Yeah, Celtics Knicks.
Pacers.
What do you think's going to
Knicks.
happen?
I think the Celtics gonna take game 2.
I mean,
I think they're
that
gonna.
too, but who do you win
I
the
think they're gonna get
series?
it together. If they don't take game 2, I can see them taking game 3 in New York. But
If they don't take game 2, they're in fucking trouble.
they are in trouble.
They're in
But
trouble.
it's the Celtics we're talking about. They got a good team. They got a really good team. So I don't want to
I
I don't
don't
want
know,
to count
man.
them out if they're down. Then they're motivated and they're like,
Yeah.
sink or swim.
It's sink or swim. It is.
That's why I wouldn't
indeed how
just
it
say they're
be.
not gonna win a game. I think they're gonna win tonight though. I mean not tonight, but yeah. Is it tonight? Do they play tonight?
What, Knicks Celtics?
Yeah.
Nah, they played.
No, they played
yesterday.
last night.
Yeah, they'll play tomorrow.
It's the Pacers, Cavs, and the Warriors. Tims? Tonight?
Yes, should be.
What's your prediction for Game 1 of the Warriors Timberwolves?
Tim's. Give me Tim's.
I like
Give me
Anthony Edwards
Tim's,
over.
brother.
I like Anthony Edwards over Curry tonight for sure.
Ant is a fucking killer. Ant is honestly, Ant might be the next coming of Jordan.
Jordan,
Unfortunately.
yeah, for real.
Like
For
the
real.
way people felt about Andrew Wiggins, that is Anthony Edwards. The way people felt about Andrew Wiggins whenever he first came around with the Raptors, that is
With the
That-
Raptors,
right.
Andrew Wiggins got drafted by the Timberwolves, but I don't think he played for the Raptors.
Oh no, I'm tripping. I said the Raptors because Andrew Wiggins was actually drafted by the Cavaliers.
What? I didn't know that.
Actually, I feel like I did know that, but I'm bugging because I said the Raptors because he's Canadian. I messed that up. I said the Raptors because he's Canadian. Maple Jordan. That's what they used to call him.
Maple Jordan, yeah.
Maple Jordan.
I heard that.
Maple Jordan.
I've heard that.
Oh, he was drafted by the Cavs and then traded to Minnesota.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I wasn't that far off. They drafted him,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, man, I probably got the Timberwolves in that.
I got Tim's. I got Anthony Edwards going for 30. And I don't think that the Warriors going to do enough on offense or defense. I just don't think they're going to do enough.
Yeah.
I don't think their production is going to be up. Unless Curry goes crazy. If Curry goes crazy, they definitely got a shot.
Yeah.
Or if Jimmy Butler gets hot, which I don't really expect Jimmy Butler to get going like that. But we'll see, man. Those two guys have to be the reason that they win. Hield's not going to... that shit ain't going to happen no more.
Let's see. Okay. So, we always got to talk a little bit about the NFL. Jim Harbaugh recently said that his goal with the Chargers was to make Jay Herbo a Hall of Famer. So, do you think that Jay Herbo has the potential to become a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
You do?
Yes. He's got I think Justin Herbert has so much upside, bro.
I think so too. But the Chargers as an organization have to get him some help with his core, bro.
They ain't got nobody he can throw to.
Yeah.
And their defense, they just lost Bosa, and I don't know what they're gonna do to I don't know if they're gonna add another edge rusher with Khalil Mack. And Khalil Mack ain't gonna play for much longer.
Yeah. I mean, they got, they got Mike Williams back.
Oh, he went back to the Chargers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then they got this
I
wide
like
receiver
having Mike Williams on our team. That was cool.
They picked up Trey Harris, Mississippi
is
wide
that?
receiver. Ole Miss.
Oh, okay.
Ole Miss.
I mean, no disrespect, brother.
Yeah. Don't disrespect that man, Trey Harris, bro.
Congratulations to
So,
you.
I mean, they are trying to give him some help, but it's just, I don't know. You know, you got to develop a receiver, like, and, you know, they got Najee, and then they drafted Amarion Hampton. So, I mean, you know, they're trying to get stuff together.
I mean, and they still got J.K. Dobbins, don't they? Or did they let him go?
They probably do have him, I think, because I didn't hear anything about
They
him
let
being
somebody go. I forgot who they had. They had
But
J.K. Dobbins and
he's not gonna be that much. Like, he's
nah.
not gonna be that big.
I think he's nah.
Yeah. So, Ravens released Justin Tucker. I don't know if you've seen that.
Cause he's a grapist.
A diddler.
Man.
A diddler.
Yeah, nah. And he that's why he was messing up last year, man.
Probably.
How you out here stroking the football and then graping people? Grape.
I don't know. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I like grapes. They're good.
Ooh. Out of context, that's
Nah.
terrible.
I like grapes, bro. Like the green grapes. You don't like green grapes, bro?
Some advice hoping Matthew Stafford plays for a couple more years. Couple more? I can see a couple more.
I can see a couple more years.
I can see a couple
I can
more.
see him playing as long as Tom Brady did.
I could not see that. Nobody has
What?
the mentality of Thomas Patrick Edward Brady. Nobody.
Thomas. Don't ever disrespect the GOAT again. It's Thomas Edward Patrick Brady, okay?
Did I say it backwards?
You did say it backwards.
I said Thomas Patrick Edward.
Yes.
Dude, it's his middle name. What does it matter? Aren't they interchangeable?
It matters. He's the GOAT, man. He is the
Whatever.
GOAT. He is the GOAT. Undeniable GOAT.
Shout out Skip
7
Bayless.
championships.
Psych. I'm just kidding. I'm not shouting out that motherfucker.
He feels, if you feel me, and I'm, and he's overwhelmed by, man, I forgot what he said.
Overwhelmed by his
girth and tonnage.
Girth and tonnage. God, dude.
And just give me a shirt and put girth and tonnage right here.
Yeah. What is Aaron Rodgers doing, bro? No, you want me to hear? Bro, last thing I heard about Aaron Rodgers is that the Steelers and him had a handshake deal that he was coming to play for y'all after he deals with some personal issues in his life. He went
I
up
haven't
to Con.
seen that. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. I have not seen that.
I've seen that.
I have not seen that. And I am a Steelers fan. But then
damn.
again,
I don't care.
I'm also a Steelers fan, so I don't be looking that hard.
I'm a Packers fan.
I be looking, but I don't be looking for bullshit.
Okay, Yahoo Sports, an established sports periodical. NFL franchise believed to have handshake deal in place with Aaron Rodgers. With the NFL draft now in the rearview, teams across the league have laid the foundation for the 2025 season. Yada, 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 yada. He released and recently revealed on Pat McAfee's and No Rush and teams that are already aware of the details of his process. Rodgers also mentioned he's dealing with some personal matters. Yep. Yada, yada. Okay, still on Friday, rumors began circulating that Rodgers reportedly has a handshake deal in place with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Rumors.
God, it's still the same thing, dude.
Rumors.
Maybe somebody walked in and was like,
"Man, they trying to create buzz, man.
My fault, bro.
They trying to create buzz. We
With Aaron
block out
Rodgers,
the noise,
there's always
man.
Gonna be buzz. It doesn't matter.
We block out the noise, man. You gotta keep your eyes open. And Mike gonna cut your eyelids off.
If you guys are blocking out the noise, and you guys wouldn't be worried about Aaron Rodgers.
Coach T cut your eyelids off, bro. You gotta stay locked in. That's how I know. That's how I knew, man. That's how I knew. You gotta keep your eyes focused. Or he gonna cut your eyelids off. Had to add a sound effect in there too.
I'm gonna add the little sound effect. I'm gonna add something. All right. So we can give our opinions here then. Offensive Rookie of the Year. I am taking.
Go ahead.
Give me Ashton Jeanty. Give me Jeanty, or give me.
You took my pick.
Or give me Travis Hunter.
And you gonna take that pick too, bro? What are you doing right now? All right, whatever. Fine, whatever. Give me Will Howard.
Okay. Dark horse.
And I'll take another one. Give me Tatoria. Or Tatoria. For Carolina.
Dark horse pick. Give me Matthew Golden. Matthew Golden for offensive
Rookie
player
defensive player of the year.
He could work out to wide receiver 1.
Our defensive rookie of the year. I would pick Jalen Walker. Or hold on, I want to look this man's name up.
Give me Travis Hunter. Defensive player of the year. Honestly, I mean, you know, I don't know, man.
Jahdae Barron.
Jahdae Barron? Yeah. Honestly, give me Malachi Starks. Give me Malachi Starks.
Yeah, we're going to torch him, so nah, ain't going to happen.
Oh, DK Metcalf. Getting the ball from Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, man, going to shove that man's face in the dirt.
We
actually might get his face shoved in the dirt.
Maybe. DK is a big man.
Yeah.
Not going to doubt that.
Yeah. And then
right,
George might pull on his face mask, bro.
Way too early MVP.
Give me. I don't want to say it, but give me Joey B.
I just don't know if that O-line is going to be good enough to keep Joey B in that conversation.
Bruh, he's going to keep himself in the conversation, bruh.
I know he can perform without an O-line. I mean, I know.
Yeah.
We've seen it for the past
every year.
But, yeah.
Almost.
But, I don't know. My MVP...
Dak Prescott.
Fuck no.
You look like a Dallas fan.
You think that was funny?
That was hilarious.
So my MVP, damn man, I asked the damn question. I don't even know what my answer is.
I could see Hurts winning it next year, or Saquon.
Jalen Hurts don't put up enough stats to do it.
Nah, he doesn't. Or I can see Lamar Jackson winning it next year too.
Give me Lamar, yeah, because Josh won this year.
Josh could too, Pete, but I don't think he's going to.
Josh was dead ass Aaron Rodgers. Josh is the new Aaron Rodgers. He could just run the ball. Like, his team, like, they're never going to give him help at wide receiver, and his team's just going to... That's it. They have a good running back named James Cook, who's similar to Aaron Jones. They got offense, okay defense, and second-round exits. It's the damn Green Bay Packers of the AFC.
They ain't won nothing, though.
Maybe they will win one. In 2031, just like this is 2011,
The Buffalo
Maybe
Bills. Buffalo
maybe the
Bills
Bills
ain't,
will win a Super
bruh.
Bowl.
And I hate to say this. I hate to say this, Bills fans. But y'all, I don't think y'all will ever win a Super Bowl.
Y'all better hope that the Chiefs
I don't think
implode.
I don't think y'all will
Like,
ever win. As long as Patrick Mahomes is in Kansas City.
don't say that now, because the Steelers won a Super Bowl and Brady was in the AFC.
That's true, but we also had the best defense too.
But people forget that the Patriots had a stint where they were bad. I ain't gonna say bad, but like they weren't. They didn't win a Super Bowl for like 7 years.
Yeah, but check this out.
Actually, it was 10. It was 10 years.
Brady didn't go 10 years without winning a Super Bowl. Pretty sure they won. I'm pretty sure he won his first one in 2007 or 2005. I don't know. And then again in 2012?
Let me see.
And
2002.
Or 2002.
2004, 2005, 2015. Okay, yeah. It was 10 years. Yeah. I know what I'm talking about.
Dang, really?
I know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
He won his first one in 2002?
I feel more confident about my football knowledge than I do basketball, even though I love basketball.
I don't hate. I don't care about the Patriots though. Like I really don't care. Like you ask me about football, I can talk about the NFL greats and college.
You know,
but,
I've hated Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, the Patriots.
I've hated Tom Brady enough to learn to love him, bro.
I respect the crap out of Tom Brady. I respect the crap out of Tom Brady.
You don't miss him. You don't miss him till he's gone. You know.
I mean, I don't miss Tom though. Me as
Tom
a Steelers fan, I don't miss Tom at all.
But from a football aspect, like
when he went to the NFC, I was happy.
Bro, Tom is
him playing in the NFC,
crazy.
bro. I was actually like, dang, Tom, I kind of mess with Tom.
I bet you did. He was beating the Packers in the day.
He was smacking the Packers, boy. I was happy about that.
Shout out Kevin King. I hope you're doing good on the couch somewhere.
You know that man. I don't know, bro.
Coaching Pee Wee football, whatever the fuck you're doing.
Damn.
I don't give a damn. Kevin King ain't allowed on Lambeau, bro. You know that man don't pull up to Green Bay. He don't pull up to Green Bay.
He better not pull up to Green Bay.
He better not.
Man, y'all might have. Nah, I think y'all would have got smacked by the Chiefs if y'all had won that game.
I don't know that. I think we match up better against the Chiefs than we did.
That's when they had Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce.
But the only thing that was stopping us was the Bucs.
And y'all
defense.
don't play Chris Jones. Y'all don't play Chris Jones.
Okay.
That's a game record, bro.
I mean, yeah.
What are you looking like that for? Talking about some, yeah, he is. He a game record. Especially in a Super Bowl. Did you not? You don't see that man in the Super Bowl, bro?
Do we forget we had Devontae? Like,
y'all had Devontae, yeah.
Devontae was the best receiver in the league at the time.
And y'all had Aaron Jones.
Like 2019, 2020, Devontae was the best receiver in the league.
Yeah, he was. So,
I mean,
that is true. It was him and then what? Tyreek?
I miss that Devontae so much, man.
Man, don't sit here and get emotional.
I miss that Devontae so much, bro.
Boo-hoo.
I hope he does great
man.
things.
Boo-hoo.
I hope he does.
I used to have Christian McCaffrey on my team. Shut up, bro. I don't care. I
You
don't.
keep flip-flopping. You're wearing a Steelers hat. For everybody watching, this man pulls for two teams. He pulls for the Steelers, and he pulls for the Panthers. Just to make that clear for anybody. So when he says that, and people are like, Christian McCaffrey wasn't on the Steelers, that's what that is.
All right, I can't find my jersey right now. But I'm a North Carolina native. All right, got to pull for my team. But I also rock with the yellow and black.
Quick little story on me and the Packers.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
I watched the Super Bowl every year with my family. And one year, I stumbled upon the 2010-2011 Super Bowl. that was against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jalen remembers this well. And I watched Clay Matthews, Greg Jennings, Aaron Rodgers. Why am I forgetting the DB's name? I'm blanking, but let me just keep going with my story. I watched them beat the Steelers in a great game. I remember the damn Black Eyed Peas was performing at halftime. And I was sitting on my mom's bed watching the Super Bowl because for some reason we were in my parents' room. I can't remember why. And I was like, you know what? This is going to be my team. I think it has something to do with like Georgia and the G, and it was the same thing. Maybe. I don't know. I was 9 years old. So, and ever since then, man,
That's
2010. 2010, I've been rocking with Green Bay. And they have not won a Super Bowl since. They have not won one since.
Steelers haven't won a Super Bowl since the year before that, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, I remember.
Yeah, man, we'll get
listening
back.
listening to the Super Bowl on the radio coming back from North Carolina, and the Steelers were playing against the Cardinals, and everybody in the car was tensed up except me. I was like, "What's going on for real?"
Yeah.
And I was listening, and then we got home. The game's still going on, and they turn it on, and then we see Ben throw that dime to San Antonio Holmes, bro. And yeah, I've been rocking with him ever since then.
Y'all ain't never had an offense
sure.
like that since then, though. Damn, y'all need an offense like that. Y'all got to get a quarterback,
We're
man.
cooking something, bro. I think we're cooking
quarterback.
something up, bro.
You just
I
need
think
a
we're cooking
QB.
something up. I don't know what Will Howard's gonna do, but if he gets a shot and he steadily
He should get a
is
shot.
improving, and if he
should get a shot.
I think he should get a shot too, but I don't think it should come like rapidly. I don't think it should come immediately.
If y'all get Aaron Rodgers
I think he should earn it.
and Will can sit behind Aaron, that will be great for Will. That'll be great.
It'll be great. I need him to learn how, like processing the game like Aaron. Like and I don't even really want him to process the game like Aaron. I'd rather him learn how to process the game like freaking I don't know, like cuz I've never heard Aaron talk about how he reads defenses. I've never heard him talk about it.
He don't talk about that shit. He don't talk about it.
But like Tom Brady, like man, that man's a genius, and we all know it.
Yeah, that man's a sponge on anything football related.
Yes.
It's like he hears it once and it's in there. It's like McVay. Like McVay could tell you almost damn near every single play in every playoff game he's ever played in. Or coached in. Like, man's got a crazy mind.
I've even seen like Cam talk about how he breaks down the defense. Cam Newton.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
And Ben
me too.
Roethlisberger.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Shoot.
I don't know. Aaron loves the spotlight, but Aaron does not like talking about football like that. Like the actual in-depth.
Nah, he doesn't.
It's kind of weird. But Aaron Rodgers actually did have a documentary.
Yeah, I know. I hadn't watched it.
I may need to watch that. He may talk about this in there.
Go watch it, man. It's your favorite player
All right.
ever.
Opoy, Dpoy. Hold on. What'd you say?
I said Aaron Rodgers is your favorite player ever.
That's not true.
A year ago it was.
That's not true.
Or 2 years ago it was. Before he left
That's not true.
Green Bay and went to the Jets,
Nah.
he was your favorite player. You have his jersey. Hey, that's the only jersey you got.
I should have got a Tay jersey, man. Damn. Should have got a Tay jersey. I don't know what I was thinking. Hey, you remember whenever I said I was going to get a Quay Walker jersey? Yeah, we declined his option.
Y'all did?
Yeah.
Hey.
We got Edgerrin Cooper. It literally does the same thing Quay does, but better. Huh?
Y'all do that all the time, bro.
Well,
y'all can't find somewhere for Quay to go. I mean, like, or like,
He's an attitude problem, bro.
Uh,
Packers don't like that shit. Packers don't like that. The only time they'll ever deal with that is Aaron Rodgers. But Aaron Rodgers don't like lash out. Like Quay like pushed the ref in the middle of a game. All right. Way too early. Opoy Dpoy. What we got? What we looking like?
Saquon or let's see. I can see. Let's see. Who's due for a payday? I could see CJ Stroud winning Offensive Player of the Year this year.
They don't give that to quarterbacks.
I could see him winning MVP.
I can see CJ winning MVP. That's not crazy. I can see that. Give
And
me
I'll take Saquon for the Opoy.
honestly. Okay. Flip side of CJ Stroud winning MVP. If CJ Stroud is having an MVP caliber season and is top 3 in voting,
Tank Dell,
give me Nico Collins for Offensive Player of the Year. And then Defensive Player of the Year,
TJ Watt.
either TJ Miles Garrett, you got to throw them up there. But third, damn, man, it could be
Max
the same
Crosby.
thing again. Yeah, take Miles Garrett off because the Browns are going to be trash.
Mad Max.
TJ Watt, Max Crosby, and Dexter Lawrence was probably. I mean, that's probably.
Or
If I had to guess the voting, it's probably going to be those 3.
unless like some safety or DB is having a crazy year.
McKinney?
Like Patrick Surtain could win it.
Xavier McKinney could, second.
Xavier
second
McKinney
season.
was what? That's not gonna happen again, brother.
But okay, listen. But the reason why I say that is because this is the second season of Jeff Hafley's defense. So, I mean, X could go crazy. We're gonna have.
Y'all scheme is like cool and everything, and it was new to the NFL. Like
it was new to the
first
defense
time.
in general, though.
But y'all brought a coordinator up from the college from Boston College. So like it was new. Now teams are gonna have like some film to compare to. So I don't know how that's gonna affect what y'all do this year.
That is true.
But
I also feel like our defense will run it better because we did go from a 3-4. We went from a 3-4 too high package, mainly. A lot of cover 2, cover 4.
That could definitely be true. I could definitely lock in with what's going on.
We swapped to a 4-3 single high package where we're dealing with more cover 3, cover 1, 0 blitzes. So I mean, I don't know.
Like, but that's not really that's not. I'm not saying that's not gonna work. I'm not gonna say that, but it's like bruh, everybody's a professional. So, and in that way, I don't think Hafley's trying to change it if it's not broken. So he's
not going to change it. I mean,
right. Let me
finish
my thought.
Okay.
I don't think he wants to change it. So I think basically y'all are gonna do the same thing, which is y'all are gonna have your base defense, right, and then y'all are gonna change and opt out of that and into different things based off of what the offense does, which is what every team in the NFL does.
Of course.
But each team has like their core like spots on the field, like where you're gonna be, how long you're gonna like be off of the ball or whatever, this, that, and other.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is offenses are gonna know what y'all are trying to force them to do. So they're gonna try to counteract that, and it because it was new last year, so they couldn't do it. They knew y'all had a different coordinator, so like I said, I think y'all are gonna. I don't think he's trying to change it that much, but I do think that y'all are gonna have to find somebody else to play different positions, because that's how guys that nobody knows get like 7 interceptions in a season.
We'll see.
And like, I'm not saying nobody knew who Xavier McKinney was,
Okay.
but he was being used in a way that he was the guy that was gonna get those interceptions because of how the defense was set up.
Sure.
It's the same thing with when a new quarterback comes in, like Jaden Daniels, or when
I understand what you're saying.
Kyler Murray, or I don't think Brock Bowers is gonna have the same year that he had last year, just simply because of the film that he put out this year.
To me, our biggest problem with our new defense was our edge rushing, because honestly, they just couldn't get off of the line into the quarterback the way that they needed to in proficient time. But at the same time, the distance that a lot of our linebackers are learning to blitz more instead of dropping back into coverage, because we're running a lot of
That's
packages.
why I thought y'all liked Quay, because he was a body that was gonna
But
get
that's
back
the thing, because
and get through the line.
Edgerrin Cooper was quicker than Quay, and he could drop back, so he could get in there and drop back into coverage. So to us, we're like, okay, we have our guy who can go in, so let's get somebody who has been passed around the league in weird schemes, who's good in coverage, but is not so good at trying to get inside. And a guy like Isaiah Simmons, and let's sign him and put him in this scheme where we're going to drop him in and he's going to drop back in coverage and play this hybrid. Like what was good about him playing hybrid safety linebacker was because he was good in coverage. So let's bring him into a scheme where we're going to have him as a back dropping into coverage and see what that brings.
See, I thought they were gonna when Isaiah Simmons was coming out of college, bro. This man was a edge rusher, a linebacker, and a safety. I didn't know where they were gonna put him. I think that he went to the Giants, and the Giants was just a shitty organization.
Yeah, 100%.
Or no. Did he get drafted to the Giants or the Cardinals?
Cardinals. But then
he got drafted to the Cardinals. Cardinals, shitty organization. Went to the Giants. Giants, shitty organization. Going to the Packers, I think he could be the guy that makes teams, forces teams to not just be doing anything. Like they have to game plan now, because they know that the new guy that the Packers got is like fits the scheme well. Yeah. But they have to test that. Yeah. That's basically what I'm saying.
I'm ready to see how Zay. Well, I guess maybe I can call him Zay. I'm ready to see how Isaiah Simmons covers them. To me, the middle of the field was a problem for us. Over the middle, crosses, ends.
Oh, him in the middle is gonna be nice, I think.
That's something we need, which is why I feel like we got Isaiah Simmons.
Unless y'all, are y'all a run defense first team? Like,
yeah, that's what we're trying.
I feel like every team should be run defense first.
Yeah, that's what this new scheme has shifted us into the direction of. Because when we were running a lot of cover 4, cover 2, we were mainly we were trying to cover the pass for the main part. That's whenever you ever seen that photo of Preston Smith on Jetta's outside playing man. Was it Jetta's? I think it was Jetta's.
Wait. Jetta's on. Who was on Jetta's?
Preston Smith in man coverage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's what happened with that scheme. Like we just can't have that, bro. We can't have that at all.
I thought it
Like
was like 2 years ago though.
that was 2 years ago. No, not. I was talking about the old scheme, not Jeff Halfley. Talking
Okay.
about
Yeah. That was
talking
horrible.
about Joe Barry.
That was
Talking about
horrible.
Joe Barry. That was terrible. Awful. Like God awful.
All right, let's talk about Mike Tomlin, man. What do you think he? I think he needs to stay. I think any other team would love to have Mike Tomlin.
Who?
Who? The
Who?
Dallas Cowboys, the
Jerry. I don't think Jerry
Miami
Jones wants
Dolphins.
Jerry Jones wouldn't
any
want Mike Tomlin.
The
No, the
Titans,
Dolphins I could see.
the Giants, the Jets,
But to me,
Minnesota. Minnesota with Mike Tomlin.
Mike T has won one playoff game in 12 years.
Dude, who has he had, bruh? Who has he had since AB left and Le'Veon left?
He's
Who
a
has he
third of
had?
that drafting process. So I mean, you know.
But he's a third of it, bruh. But the GM, I mean the owner's gonna go with the GM, bruh.
How you know that, bro?
Cause we drafted Kenny Pickett.
But Mike T wanted Kenny too.
No, bro. All right, bro. All right.
He said good things.
He's not
about
gonna
Kenny
come out and
before
say
the
that he
draft
don't want
started.
Kenny Pickett. He's not gonna come out and say that. He's not gonna come out and say that. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, I don't think Kenny. I watched Kenny that season, bro, because he was on one of the better teams. He won the ACC. But dog, he didn't do nothing that made me be like, okay, he might could actually do something. Will Howard, dotting, throwing dots. Getting the ball where he needs it.
I mean, Will Howard is better than
Getting
Kenny
the ball
Pickett.
where he needs
Kenny
it,
was
doing
the
what he
first
needs to
round
do.
draft.
And Kenny would not have been a draft pick if he did not fake slide, bro. And that move is banned. Got banned right after it happened.
Yeah.
Got to the NFL, was absolute dog shit. Fuck Kenny Pickett. If I hate any player, it's fucking Kenny Pickett. Fuck Kenny Pickett.
Matt Canada didn't help too much neither.
Yeah, you need to take your ass back to college. Keep that college shit in college. Don't bring that shit to NFL no more.
Yeah, Matt Canada was terrible. Well,
I mean, just straight up play action offense all the fucking time. Run, pass.
I mean, Mike T's a good coach, man. He is. It's just like,
He's a leader of men, bro.
okay, bro, stop. Let's not glaze.
Let's not glaze. That's not glazing.
glaze.
That's just speaking facts.
I mean, damn, bro. He's
Like, there's not. I don't think there's a better leader of men
Bill
in the
Walsh.
NFL.
He's not Belichick. He's not Lombardi. He's not.
I don't think there's a better leader of men in the NFL. And I think the NFL players may agree with that. Because who compares to Mike Tomlin outside of Mike Tomlin?
Mike Vrabel. A
I
Patriot.
fuck with Mike Vrabel. I fuck with the Lions coach.
Yeah. Campbell. Dan
Campbell, yes. Mike Vrabel, Dan Campbell, and Mike Tomlin. DeMeco Ryans?
Yeah.
I like DeMeco Ryans.
So DeMeco Ryans is there. Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll's nice.
So see, this is what I'm saying.
Sean Payton's okay, but he ain't like, I don't really like Sean Payton like that.
Them Broncos, man.
He's cooking something over there. For sure.
Them Broncos.
I'm not saying he don't know football. That's not the question there. I'm saying about, like, leader of men, like, I don't know, man, like building you up as a man. And then like holding yourself accountable. Accountability.
Well,
Attention to detail.
about an hour and 15 in. Think we might wrap this up right here. Like always, if you don't like the video,
I got dogs, y'all.
okay.
One of them just snuck in. It's my baby. I'll say hello. All right.
Chest ain't around there.
Yeah. It's my big boy. All right. Get in.
It's my neph, my niece.
Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. All right. The girl's staying.
Well, all right. Like, comment, share,
Subscribe.
all them things.
YouTube, TikTok, Twitter,
Yeah,
Instagram, Facebook. I don't
yeah.
know if we got Facebook.
We're gonna get all of
All
those
that up.
eventually, but right now we're just on TikTok. But
Y'all mess with our TikTok. We're going to have it right here for you.
and I will also be clipping these podcasts from now on into segments. I'll post the full podcast, and then I'll also post segments on the channel. So for anybody who, which I do that a lot whenever I watch YouTube sports shows, I watch, segmented videos of the entire show. So, for anybody who f***ed with that, we're gonna have that out.
We also have, we had technical difficulties earlier this week. We had to record the podcast. So
Yeah, so this isn't gonna be
this
dropping
episode.
on Wednesday.
Yeah, this episode is going to be dropping sometime this week, but we're going to work to make sure that we drop on Thursday every day now, leading into the NFL offseason, and kind of giving a little bit of time for the playoffs to play out in the week before we talk about it. But just try to stay on top of things. We do appreciate all the support, though. We're working to get it better and more efficient.
Yeah,
just
for sure.
we appreciate everybody.
New layout, new intro,
Let us know how you like it.
of course. And this episode, even though we're going to drop on Thursday every week, this episode may not come out Thursday. Maybe Friday.
One day
But I
this
swear
week.
to God,
One day this week, the
Don't
week
mean
of
to
the
swear.
6th.
don't mean to swear, but it's coming out it's coming out this week. Sometime this week, for sure. We'll get better at this. But yeah, we had some technical difficulties, and this is actually take 2 of this episode. We did an entire episode. I didn't have my microphone. I can't find my converter for my cable for the microphone.
Mike up.
Yeah. You're going to see some cuts in this video. I f***ed that up. I mean, I'm getting it together, man. It's hard to edit and focus and do all this at the beginning, being on camera, talking, doing this. Like, I try and act like I know what the hell I'm doing, but sometimes I don't. And it's okay to admit that, because I am learning, and I'll get this together. Check out the TikTok. We're gonna have clips coming out. We already got one up, but we should have some more up by the time this episode drops, I feel like. So hell yeah. TT, baby. 2 takes. Episode 2 out of the way. We will see y'all next Thursday.
Peace.
We out.